Yesterday was the exciting Game 7 conclusion of the Rivalry Series, where Team Canada completed the reverse sweep to take this year's competition 4-3. For those of you who may not know, the Rivalry Series is an annual best-of-7 competition between the Canadian and the United States national women's teams. This year they played 2 games in November, 2 in December, and the last 3 took place just this last week here in February. All of the games are split between American and Canadian arenas, with each game being played in a different arena to help spread the viewing experience to all corners of both nations. Things were not looking good for Canada at first, with the American team taking the first 3 games straight. Game 1 was played in everyone's favorite NHL grade stadium, Mullet Arena. The Americans won that game 3-1. Then the teams moved over to Crypto.com Arena in LA for Game 2, which the Americans also won 5-2 this time. And despite bringing the games across the border to the Kitchener Memorial Auditorium, Team USA would corner the Canadians with a 3-2 victory in overtime of Game 3. That takes us to elimination point for Team Canada, and it was not looking good. Team USA was up 2-0 with just 10 minutes left in the game before Danielle Serdonchi would get the Canadians' first goal of the game. Then, just 2 minutes later, Ella Shelton would manage to tie up the game. That's the way it would stand all the way through both the end of the third and overtime, and then who else but Marie-Philippe Poulin would score the shootout winner to keep Team Canada's hopes alive. After managing to clutch out that first win, things started to swing in Canada's favor. It was prairie time as the teams made their way down west to the Sasktel Centre. Goodness, that name is hard to say for some reason. Where the Canadians would win their second game 4-2. Seems they were building momentum because they then won their third game 3-0 at the Brandt Center. The final Game 7 would go back across the border, but it seems to have been too little too late as Team Canada had all the momentum and would complete the comeback with a resounding 6-1 win in the Xcel Energy Center to win this year's Rivalry Series 4-3. Super exciting finish to this year's competition. A little heartbreaking for the Team USA, but I hope they can at least appreciate a good comeback story. And for Team Canada, what an impressive showing to battle back from a deficit like that and take the series in the end. Did you guys end up watching this year? Do you plan on watching next year? Let me know down below.